You ever look at a stock trading at $2 and think, that's basically free, how much lower can it go? Or see a stock at $800 and think, that's way too expensive for me? If yes, this video is specifically for you, because both of those instincts, while completely natural, are based on a misunderstanding of how stock prices actually work. A company can have a stock price of $3 and still be worth more than a company with a stock price of $300. That's not a trick question. It's one of the most misunderstood ideas in investing. And if you've ever looked at a stock and thought, that's cheap, just because the price is low, this video is for you. Hi there, welcome to Ticker Talk, and today we're doing something a little different. Instead of breaking down a single stock, we're breaking down one concept. Market cap. What it is, why it matters, and how to actually use it the next time you're looking at a stock. 5 minutes, no jargon. Let's go. What is market cap? Market cap, short for market capitalization, is the total value the market places on a company right now. The formula is dead simple. Share price multiplied by the total number of shares in existence. So if a company has 100 million shares at $10 each, the market cap is $1 billion. That's what investors collectively think the whole company is worth today. Here's why that matters more than the share price. If Company A has a share price of $300 but only 1 million shares, its market cap is $300 million. Company B has a share price of $3 but 200 million shares. Market cap $600 million. Company B is twice the size, even though its stock looks 20 times cheaper. The share price alone tells you almost nothing. Why it matters. The investing world has shorthand for company sizes. Mega cap, Apple, Nvidia, above $200 billion. Stable, hard to go to zero, but also hard to 10 times. Large cap, $10 to $200 billion. Your Googles and Chevrons. Mid cap, $2 to $10 billion, where a lot of interesting growth stories live. And small cap, under $2 billion. Higher potential returns, higher risk. These companies can double. They can also go to zero. Here's what I find most interesting. The size of a company fundamentally changes what you should expect from it. Expecting Apple to 10 times is unrealistic. Expecting a $500 million defense drone company to 10 times. That's a legitimate question. How to use it when looking at a stock market cap becomes most useful when you compare it to what the company actually earns. Take two companies both valued at $5 billion. Company A earns $500 million in revenue. Company B earns $50 million. Same price, completely different businesses. Market cap tells you the size of the bet. You then compare it to earnings or revenue to decide if the price makes sense. That's the foundation of valuation, and it's something we dig into in every Ticker Talk episode. A real example. In episode 7, we covered IONQ. Market cap around $17 billion. Revenue $130 million. Investors were paying 130 times revenue. A massive premium built on the belief that quantum computing becomes commercially essential this decade. Without market cap, you can't even frame that question properly. IONQ at $15. Is that cheap? Is the wrong question. $17 billion on $130 million revenue. Does that growth story justify the price? Is the right one. Episode 8, RCAT. Sub $1 billion market cap, early revenue. Completely different risk profile. Market cap told you that immediately. Here's where I land. Market cap is not a buy or sell signal. It's a lens. It tells you the size of what you're buying, which changes everything about how you should think about risk, upside, and what the market is already pricing in. I want to be straight with you here. The single most common mistake I see new investors make is confusing a low share price with a cheap stock. They're not the same thing. A $2 stock can be overvalued. A $2,000 stock can be a bargain. Market cap is what closes that gap. One question I want to leave you with, and I'd genuinely love to hear your take in the comments. Do you think small cap stocks deserve more attention from retail investors, or is the extra risk just not worth it compared to buying a simple index fund? Drop your answer below. If you want to see market cap in action across a real company analysis, every episode of Ticker Talk does exactly that. Links in the description. And if this kind of plain English breakdown is useful, subscribe. I do one of these concept videos regularly alongside the weekly stock breakdowns. See you in the next one.